Nigerians on social media have lambasted the Kaduna State Governor, El-Rufai, over his recent visit to the Plateau State Governor to commiserate with him over the recent killings in the state. Like, seriously? El-Rufai on Sunday visited Plateau State to commiserate with the government of the state over the recent attack that led to the death of many people. This was made known in a statement issued by the Chief Press Secretary to the Plateau State Deputy Governor, Dorman Waitkum, titled Kaduna State Governor Commiserates with Plateau State Government. It read, Governor El-Rufai says adherence to the rule of law is critical to the survival and stability of every society. El-Rufai stated this in Jos, the Plateau State capital, when he paid a visit to condole with the governments and people of the state over recent attacks that left scores dead. The governor pointed out that Kaduna and Plateau State are not only neighbors but are constantly faced with similar violent experiences. He further assured that he will work collaboratively with his Plateau State counterpart by sharing ideas that will help tackle the level of insecurity in both states. El-Rufai, while praying for the repose of the souls of the departed, acknowledged the relentless efforts of Governor Simon Lalong towards the restoration of peace in Plateau State. Wow, that's a good one. Plateau State Deputy Governor Professor Sonny Tionde, who received the Kaduna State Governor on behalf of Governor Simon Lalong, thanked El-Rufai for commiserating with them at this trying time. He noted that Plateau and Kaduna State have a long-time historical connections. As such, it lessens the burden whenever friends come to commiserate with each other. Toydin further noted that Nigeria is under siege and calls on men of goodwill to work collectively to salvage it from the dead traits it has fallen into. Reacting to this, many Nigerians have lambasted both governors on the said visit as they advised the Kaduna governor to commiserate with the people of southern Kaduna who have been victims of attacks. For instance, Facebook user Obed Shebayan wrote, Lalong receiving El-Rufai, you have received mockery. Wait and see what happens next. Another user, Wakani Yakubu, said, as El-Rufai visited all the villages attacked in southern Kaduna, have you visited the people of Kaduna South to commiserate with them? The Fulani governor who has been killing Christians in Kaduna is visiting a slave governor Lalong to appreciate him for killing Christians in Plateau State. Shame on you, Lalong. Pokmak Wupie described the Kaduna governor as a hypocrite who needs to solve the problems in his state first. He wrote, King Pharaoh of Kaduna State visited King Nebuchadnezzar of Plateau State. Sir, first cast the log of wood in your eyes, then you can see clearly to remove the particles in your brother's eye. Ola Ndam wrote, go and condole with the southern Kaduna people. Another says, another user, Henry Orajezi, said, has he paid a condolence visit to those families whose loved ones were killed in Kaduna recently? Another says here that why more killings are happening in his own domain. He's visiting another person while killings in his own state is unbelievable. And Joseph said, the killing of aborigines of southern Kaduna and Plateau State by foreigners are the federal government is folding our hands. Oluwa Femi Olagunju wrote a joke. The one whose house is on fire is running to quench the fire in another man's house. You guys have been praying for over 20 years now for peace in Plateau State. Take action, guys. You have been praying, and nothing has happened. And someone says, what you need to do is to take action. They are not ready. They know what they are doing. They all know what they are doing. Honestly. Nathaniel Pius Archie said, and the useless man can never commiserate with people of southern Kaduna. Hey, you don't see Oba. El-Rufai is an hypocrite and a great pretender, evil and beast of Kaduna. Chikere wrote, you are there commiserating or congratulating as the case may be. Instead of you people to look for a lasting solution, you are here speaking grammar and pretending to feel the pain of others. Meanwhile, you don't even care. May God have mercy on all of you. They don't care. They just want to say something just to fulfill all righteousness. They don't care. How can this kind of thing be going on every now and then? The same El-Rufai that was blowing hot, doing ta 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 ta. Hey, that they said that we are in the opposition party. That said is a propaganda. He said if you don't want me to continue the propaganda, then do the work. Solve the problem of insecurity. That was what he was saying. If you have watched that video. He said they tell the Jonathan government to do the needful. That if it were to be all these politicians' children that were kidnapped during the Chibok girls, when they kidnapped those Chibok girls, that was what he was saying. I was quoting him. That would they have left them? They didn't do anything because they are not the politicians' children. But now, see, under him, it's even worse. For put the whole problem in the country during Goodluck Jonathan's time. Compared to what is happening in Kaduna, the Kaduna one is even worse than the whole Nigeria put together. And now this man is leaving his own home, going to another place. Even if he commiserates with the Southern Kaduna people, it's just mere talk. It goes beyond just talking. It is a way, they should look for a way to stop all this nonsense, to stop all this rubbish. All this talk here and there, commiserating, greeting, and what have you. It holds no water. I like Governor El-Rufai for moving forward. If Southern Kaduna situation is not yielding to effort, he should go and help or support Jos or our northern region. So what effort has he made to stop the Southern Kaduna killings or even visit the victims? Don't worry, he will soon move over your head when the time comes. That is stupidity on the highest order. His people are killed on a daily basis. Not for once has he visited any of the community or the displaced people in their IDPs. Yet he can visit Plateau State simply because some Muslims were killed. Ketsu calling pot black. So what efforts has he put in place? El-Rufai, smart man, he knows what he's doing. These politicians no get fear of God though. When you never finish with Kaduna, they go another place. Say they pity them. So the people where they die for your country or your own state, they pity them. What is the fate of the citizens in the state ravaged with insecurity? And what are the steps taken so far by the government to ease the pains of the affected community? The situation in these states and others affected all citizens. Who do you blame? I blame the governor who welcomed him. This is not just laughable but also joke of the century. Someone that is so incapable to tackle insecurity in his own state, to offer collaborative ideas to a neighbor, just so funny. These leaders think most of us are dummy. They don't care. They don't think, or they don't care what you think. They just do what they want to do, and that is it.